You know that feeling when the clouds finally part after a long, grueling storm and the sun just bursts through, painting everything in a fresh, hopeful light?
Oh, absolutely. That sense of relief and renewal.
Exactly. Now, imagine that, but on the scale of an entire fantastical kingdom, we're talking about a truly pivotal moment when a besieged empire, grappling with immense loss and the lingering scars of ancient evils, suddenly finds itself basking in the radiant glow of new life, unbreakable family bonds, and the undeniable promise of a future so bright it almost hurts to look directly at it.
A powerful image.
Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we take your sources, peel back the layers, and pull out the most compelling insights, surprising facts, and those wonderful aha moments to get you well-informed, fast. I'm your guide through these fascinating explorations.
And I'm here alongside you, ready to connect those dots and hopefully bring the bigger picture into focus. It's truly a pleasure to be here for this one.
Especially for a deep dive into such a, well, profoundly captivating shift in a narrative like this one.
It really is.
Yeah.
This is where we don't just see the aftermath of conflict, but the profound, almost spiritual impact of internal strength and regeneration. It's a remarkable transition.
Absolutely. And today we're embarking on a deeply personal deep dive for you, drawing from The Night, Full Moon, The Chronicles of the Atumira Empire by Darinya Balakrishnan. Specifically, our focus is Chapter 10, aptly titled Atumira's Radiant Future.
A very fitting title, given the content.
Right. This isn't just a chapter that ties up loose ends. It's a profound testament to resilience, the almost alchemical healing power of love, and the enduring spirit of a kingdom that just refuses to be broken. We're going to unpack how, after unimaginable struggles, the Atumira Empire found its stride again, focusing entirely on the narrative as a powerful work of fiction and what it tells us about renewal.
And for those of you who might be less familiar with the Chronicles of the Atumira Empire, it's a truly rich tapestry of mythology, divine beings, and high fantasy. It's all woven around this kingdom, guided by its celestial guardian, God Adam.
Yeah, and they've faced some serious threats.
Oh, definitely. We've seen them face truly treacherous betrayals. Monstrous entities like Apophis, that ancient force of chaos and darkness, and the cunning machinations of a dark sorceress. It's been quite a journey through some incredibly dark and intense conflicts, really testing the very limits of their endurance and their faith.
And that context is so crucial, isn't it? Because this chapter, Atumira's Radiant Future, marks an extraordinary pivotal shift. It's where the narrative pivots dramatically from the raw wounds of conflict and loss
to the quiet yet profound joy of renewal.
Exactly. Focusing intently on the intimate human side of its royal family. This section isn't just a simple happy ending. It's a profound exploration of how a kingdom truly rebuilds its spirit, not just its, crumbling bridges or fractured alliances.
It shows us with real clarity how hope can indeed be born from the ashes of adversity.
And how love can prove to be the strongest possible foundation, and how new life, in its purest form, truly is the most powerful promise of a future. It's a genuinely heartwarming and deeply insightful counterpoint to the high-stakes conflicts we've explored previously.
It gives us a complete, nuanced picture of Atumira's journey, one that moves beyond mere survival to, well, a vibrant flourishing.
So let's dive in. Let's unpack this with the dawn of this new era. Our journey into Atumira's radiant future opens almost a year after the dramatic, even traumatic events surrounding the birth of Prince Magnum Opus. And what immediately captures your attention in the narrative is the sheer overwhelming depth of love Queen Cantabria shows for him.
It really stands out.
The text really leans into this, emphasizing how she showered him with affection, cherishing every smile and playful moment, and how his first steps brought tears of joy to her eyes.
Simple moments, but so powerful.
Totally. His mischievous nature now fills the palace halls with laughter, completely transforming what was, by all accounts, a pretty somber, even heavy atmosphere. It's a complete shift, isn't it?
It's a transformative depiction, truly. And what's profoundly fascinating here is how this love transcends biology. Cantabria, as the text makes clear, is not his biological mother.
Right. That's a key point.
Yet, her love for Magnum Opus is described as completely unwavering. This isn't just a small character-developing detail. It's a powerful statement about the concept of chosen family and the profound transformative nature of maternal love that goes beyond bloodlines. Cantabria, whom we've previously known as this fierce warrior and King Ibericon's second wife, someone whose primary role seemed to be on battlefields and in strategic chambers rather than in nurseries.
Yeah, a very different image.
Right. She now reveals this incredibly tender, nurturing side. This deepens her character immensely, making her incredibly relatable despite her regal status and martial prowess. It subtly argues that love, compassion, and dedication can forge bonds far stronger than mere lineage.
That's a really powerful interpretation. It suggests that for Atumira, maybe future strength might stem from adaptability and heartfelt connection, not just rigid tradition.
Exactly. And it's a profound message often echoed in real-world narratives about blended families, adoption, and the strength found in non-traditional family structures.
It truly shows how a warrior spirit can coexist with and even be amplified by a loving heart, as the dedication to the book even mentions her. And the impact isn't just limited to her, it radiates outward to the entire royal family.
Definitely.
Think back to the immense trauma they endured. The tragic death of Lucerina, King Ibericán's beloved first wife.
Such a devastating loss for him, for everyone.
And the cunning Zarvok's betrayal, the dark sorceress who had infiltrated their inner circle and caused so much destruction. Prince Magnum Opus, as the surviving heir, was born amidst all this chaos and sorrow.
Right into the heart of it.
So Cantabria's boundless love acts as this profound healing balm, not just for the child himself, making sure he thrives emotionally secure and deeply loved, which is absolutely crucial for his future development as a leader.
Crucial, yes.
But it's also a balm for the entire royal household who witnessed so much anguish and loss. It's almost like the palace, which the text itself notes was once shrouded in sorrow and uncertainty, now brimmed with love, joy, and celebration. Can you visualize that stark contrast? Imagine those grand, ancient halls, previously silent or filled with the echoes of conflict and mourning.
Yeah, heavy.
Now echoing with the playful cadence of nursery rhymes and the sheer exuberance of playful energy.
It's a truly vivid transformation. And the narrative also notes a certain maturity in his bright, innocent face, a quiet promise of hope for the kingdom's future that Cantabria felt in her soul.
A quiet promise of hope. I like that.
This is far more than just about a child growing. It's about the kingdom metaphorically investing its very future, its spiritual and emotional recovery in this new life. His innocence, juxtaposed so powerfully with the past darkness and the very real chaos they've overcome, becomes a tangible beacon.
It's like he embodies the possibility of starting over.
Precisely. It's a testament to how true resilience and the rebuilding of a society often begin at the most intimate level, in the home, in the quiet, unwavering acts of love and nurturing, in the bonds we forge and cherish.
It reminds us that strength isn't exclusively found on the battlefield or in grand decrees, but in the most tender moments of care and connection.
Exactly. It's a different kind of strength, but just as vital.
And speaking of the entire family, King Ibericán and Queen Mother Cassiphora frequently observe these tender moments between Cantabria and Magnum Opus, their hearts swelling with pride and joy.
They're watching it unfold.
They marvel at Cantabria's dedication and clearly see their own happiness reflected in this vibrant new dynamic. The narrative explicitly states that the young prince, Magnum Opus, has brought a newfound sense of unity and hope to the royal family. What does this quiet observation tell you about their acceptance and their evolving roles?
This quiet observation is incredibly significant. Magnum Opus, despite being an infant, becomes the emotional and symbolic center of the family's healing. His very existence signifies continuity and a future beyond the recent devastation.
Especially for them, right, given their losses.
Particularly poignant for Ibericán, who witnessed Lucerina's tragic death and bore the immense weight of that loss, and for Cassiphora, who suffered Zarvok's betrayal and the fracturing of her family. His thriving serves as a profound personal healing for them, radiating outward to the entire household. The fact that they watch from afar suggests a profound, almost sacred respect for the bond developing between Cantabria and Magnum. It's a testament to their wisdom, allowing this new dynamic to flourish naturally without intrusion, recognizing its vital role in the families and, by extension, the kingdom's recovery.
Like they understand how important this is.
Exactly. You can almost imagine the scene. A moment of quiet observation by the king and queen mother, their expressions softened by profound relief and happiness, a rare respite from the immense pressures of ruling.
And what does this internal harmony mean for the kingdom at large? We've seen Atumira face supernatural threats and internal strife. A strong, unified royal family is absolutely paramount for the stability of any kingdom, especially one like Atumira.
It's foundational.
This internal harmony directly translates into projected strength and confidence for the populace. This period of peace and familial bonding subtly prepares them for the next inevitable challenge, building their internal resilience from the ground up.
It's not just about governing through decrees. It's about leading by example, fostering a sense of hope and stability from within the very palace walls. It's about building a solid foundation.
And the strengthening of the core family unit naturally leads to its literal expansion, doesn't it? Signifying an even more robust and secure future for Altamira.
It's not just about surviving anymore, it's about flourishing and multiplying. A very powerful signal.
And what an expansion it is. The narrative quickly moves forward as Cantabria approaches the final days of her own pregnancy. The palace, which we just described as buzzing with life and laughter, now vibrates with an even greater anticipation.
The excitement must have been palpable.
Oh, definitely. Culminating in the joyous birth of 3 healthy babies. 2 boys and a girl.
3. Wow.
I know. The news, as you might imagine, spreads like wildfire throughout the kingdom, leading to an outpouring of excitement and celebration. Cantabria herself is described as glowing with happiness despite her exhaustion, holding her newborns.
A beautiful image. Exhausted but radiant.
And then there's King Ibericon, softened with overwhelming emotion, kneeling by her side, his eyes filled with tears, whispering, "You have blessed this kingdom with hope and joy. Thank you, my queen."
Oh, that's incredibly touching. The stoic king overwhelmed.
It really is. Queen Mother Cassiphora also enters, her eyes filled with both tears and pride, blessing Cantabria and cradling each newborn, murmuring prayers of protection. It's just this truly overwhelming cascade of joy, isn't it?
It's absolutely a powerful moment of symbolism. The birth of 3 healthy children, perhaps triplets, though the text doesn't explicitly state it, is such a potent symbol of prosperity, divine favor, and an abundant future for Atumira.
A huge contrast to before.
A direct, powerful contrast to the earlier period of loss and uncertainty, particularly Lucerina's death and the lingering questions about royal succession. This signifies not just the continuity of the royal line, but its rapid and vigorous expansion, ensuring a robust future for the kingdom.
It's like a message of hope made manifest.
Almost as if the universe itself is compensating for past sorrows with this immense bounty. It's a profound counterpoint to the kingdom's recent struggles.
And the emotional release is incredibly palpable. Ibericon's profound emotional response, his tears and heartfelt words, underscore not just his personal relief and joy, but also the collective sentiment of the kingdom. It shows how deeply invested he is in his family's well-being and, by extension, the future of his kingdom.
It's a moment of pure, unadulterated happiness after enduring so much. His tears are such a stark contrast to the stoic king we often see leading his armies.
And Cassiphora's reaction, too, reinforces the sense of divine blessing and the continuity of the royal legacy. With these new births, the royal family begins to feel truly complete and whole again, expanding the circle of love and support within the palace walls.
That sense of wholeness is vital for psychological and emotional recovery after the preceding traumas. It's almost like a missing piece of the mosaic has been found, and 3 more have been added for good measure.
Imagine the scene unfolding. Cantabria, exhausted but undeniably radiant, holding her 3 tiny newborns.
Their presence just filling the chamber with a new kind of light.
And Ibericon, the mighty king, the battle-hardened ruler, kneeling tenderly by her side, tears openly flowing from his eyes, a striking contrast to his usual battlefield persona.
You can almost hear the soft, joyous murmurs of the Queen Mother, followed by the distant sounds of celebration beginning to echo through the palace halls as the news spreads.
What's truly captivating here is how life, with its inherent power, finds a way to blossom and even multiply after the darkest, most devastating times. This surge of new life provides a palpable sense of hope and a profound counter-narrative to the conflict and despair that has previously defined parts of Atumira's story.
It's a powerful illustration of nature's relentless drive towards renewal, echoed right in the heart of a kingdom.
And the tenderness continues, even with the newest additions. Cantabria immediately requests for Magnum Opus to be brought in to meet his new siblings.
Ah, that's important. How does he react?
The narrative describes him as toddling into the room with his bright smile and curious eyes. And upon seeing the 3 newborns, his face lit up with pure delight, and he reached out to touch them gently, his innocent laughter filling the room.
Oh, that's lovely. Pure delight.
This simple yet incredibly profound moment brought tears to everyone's eyes.
Magnum Opus's resolution here is absolutely critical. His immediate joy and innocent acceptance of his new siblings, especially given his own unique circumstances, having been born amidst chaos and adopted by Cantabria's heart, solidifies the family's unity in a way that royal decrees never could.
It proves the love is real, right?
Exactly. It shows that the love within this newly expanded family is so strong, so genuine, that there is no room for jealousy or resentment, even from a young child, who might typically vie for attention. It truly underscores the success of Cantabria's nurturing and the genuine affection that now permeates the royal household.
It's a real testament to the emotional health of the family.
Definitely.
This early display of pure delight and innocent laughter, subtly yet powerfully, highlights the compassionate and kind nature that will likely define his future leadership. It suggests that even as a very young child, he possesses an innate capacity for joy, connection, and empathy.
Qualities that are truly vital for a beloved and effective ruler.
This specific scene, with magnum opus's innocent delight, serves as an emotional crescendo for this part of the chapter. It brings together the entire royal family, parents, grandmother, and children in a moment of shared, overwhelming happiness.
It's not just a cute moment. It's a beacon of familial harmony, a clear signpost of the health of the royal line.
You can truly envision the adorable image of the toddler magnum opus, curiosity and joy lighting his face, gently reaching for his new tiny siblings. The visual and auditory delight of this scene is just incredibly poignant and beautiful.
And this private joy, as we see, quickly spills out into a public celebration, demonstrating the kingdom's shared sense of renewal and prosperity.
Now, this communal joy isn't just confined to the palace walls, radiating only within the royal family. The chapter shifts its focus, highlighting the grand reconstructed Arcalian's Arch.
Ah, yes, the bridge.
The magnificent bridge previously shattered by Apophis, that ancient force of destruction. It now stands with unyielding strength, its towering arches and intricate carvings embodying the kingdom's unwavering spirit.
A powerful symbol right there.
Totally. The people who once feared it or avoided its ruin now walk its length with confidence, and it has become a lifeline once more, reconnecting villages, enabling trade, and restoring a sense of normalcy to their lives.
That return to normalcy is key.
And its completion, the text states, sparked a wave of optimism. This isn't just a building project, is it?
Not at all. What's deeply fascinating here is how a physical structure, a piece of infrastructure like a bridge, becomes such a powerful, tangible metaphor for the kingdom's recovery from profound trauma.
It's more than just stone and mortar.
Much more. It's not simply about engineering prowess. It's about collective willpower, resilience, and deep-seated psychological healing. The destruction of this bridge was a direct, devastating assault on 10.Atumira's unity, its connectivity, and its very infrastructure.
So rebuilding it is a statement.
Its rebuilding, therefore, signifies nothing less than triumph over chaos and destruction. It's a concrete manifestation of their spirit, etched in stone and mortar.
And its function really does go beyond mere passage or economic utility. It restores a sense of normalcy and sparks optimism.
Which implies that the kingdom's spirit was as broken, as fragmented as the bridge itself. Its reconstruction is vital for both practical well-being and perhaps even more importantly, for psychological and communal healing.
It's a testament to the profound idea that rebuilding isn't just about bricks and mortar. It's about restoring morale, rebuilding trust, and reaffirming a collective belief in a shared future.
Absolutely. Imagine the vivid visual contrast. The ruined, desolate bridge from earlier chapters versus the gleaming, newly rebuilt structure, now bustling with confident, bustling people.
Yeah, you can almost hear the rhythmic sound of footsteps on new, solid stone, replacing the haunting silence of destruction and despair.
It's the sound of life returning.
And the bridge is named Arcalian's Arch, after King Ibericon's revered father, which adds another layer, doesn't it?
Indeed. It further layers its significance. This name ties the enduring legacy of the past to the renewed strength of the present and the unwavering hope for the future. The intricate carvings mentioned in the text further embed this historical and symbolic significance, telling stories of their past triumphs and struggles.
It really makes you think, how do societies truly heal from profound collective trauma?
It's a huge question. And this section offers a compelling answer, showing how a monumental infrastructure project can transcend its physical utility to become a deeply emotional and spiritual symbol for an entire populace, a rallying point for collective recovery.
It's remarkable how often we overlook the deeper emotional significance of rebuilding something physical, isn't it? It makes you rethink what progress truly means. This isn't just an engineering feat, it's a form of national therapy.
Well put.
And following this triumph, just a few days after the bridge's grand reopening, the entire royal family, King Ibericon, Queen Cantabria, Queen Mother Cassiphora, and all their children,
The whole family together.
undertake a public pilgrimage to the temple of god Atum, located near the newly reconstructed bridge. The news alone creates a kingdom-wide anticipation and excitement, with people gathering in droves along the roads, eager to witness the unity that their presence symbolized.
A very deliberate public appearance.
Oh, completely. The procession itself is described in vivid detail, featuring Valkyrin, the steadfast and skilled charioteer, guiding the magnificent royal chariot, adorned with golden motifs and drawn by majestic white horses, moving to the sounds of jubilant cheers and cries of "Long live the king" and blessings upon the royal family. It's an intentional display of rebirth, isn't it?
Precisely. This pilgrimage is far more than a mere religious ceremony. It's a carefully orchestrated public demonstration designed to reassure, inspire, and unite the populace.
Showing strength and continuity.
Exactly. The presence of the entire royal family, including all the children, magnum opus, and the three newborns, projects an image of profound unity, unwavering stability, and incredible growth. It's a powerful, unspoken message that the royal line is not only strong and fertile, but divinely blessed, having overcome recent challenges.
So it's political as well as spiritual.
This act becomes not just a religious one, but a deeply civic and symbolic one, reinforcing their legitimacy and their connection to the people.
And it absolutely reinforces their divine connection. The destination, the temple of God, Atum, reinforces the kingdom's spiritual foundation and its deep-seated belief in divine protection.
Which is crucial after the harrowing encounter with Apophis, the embodiment of chaos.
Right. This public act of gratitude strengthens the bond between the divine, the monarchy, and the people all at once. You can truly envision the vibrant scene, the throngs of people lining the roads, waving banners emblazoned with the royal crest.
Flower petals raining down from windows and balconies.
The majestic, gilded chariot gleaming in the sunlight, and the triumphant cheers echoing across the landscape, mingling with the neighing of the horses. This paints a vivid picture of collective joy and a palpable, renewed civic pride.
The detailed description of the chariot, the powerful white horses, and the skilled charioteer Valkyrin, along with the cheering crowds, truly highlights the importance of ceremonial grandeur in reinforcing legitimacy and inspiring hope in a monarchy.
It's spectacle with purpose.
It's a spectacle carefully designed to mend hearts and spirits, to remind everyone of their shared identity and resilience. This impressive procession naturally culminates at the temple itself, setting the stage for even more sacred and personal moments that deepen the connection between the royal family and their guiding deity.
And so, upon arrival, the royal family descends from the chariot with grace and dignity. King Ibericon, impressively clad in ceremonial armor, leads the way. Young magnum opus walks beside Queen Cantabria, his wide, curious eyes and innocent wonder capturing the hearts of all as they move through the reverent crowd.
That image of magnum opus there is powerful too, the future walking beside the present.
Inside, the otherworldly splendor of the temple, bathed in the warm golden light of the setting sun, priests welcome them with solemn reverence. But here's where it gets really interesting, even poignant. Ibericon's thoughts, the narrative tells us, drifted to his beloved late wife, Lucerina, and he feels a faint tear, though he meticulously maintains a stoic expression.
Ah, that private grief amidst the public duty, that's so human.
Isn't it? He then stands tall, and with a voice filled with pride and deep reverence, he announces the names of their newborn children, Aurelian, Valerian, and Celestia.
Aurelian, Valerian, and Celestia. Beautiful, strong names.
The temple immediately erupts in joyous celebration with cheers and chants of King Ibericon.
What's particularly poignant and humanizing here is Ibericon's internal struggle. He is outwardly the stoic king, leading his family and kingdom in a moment of grand public celebration and spiritual duty. Yet internally, his heart still holds the memory of her love, kindness, wisdom, and unwavering devotion.
The grief is still there.
His hidden tear, a detail that might be missed if one isn't paying close attention, subtly reveals the complex layers of his character. He is at once a warrior, a king, and a loving husband who still grieves profoundly. This humanizes him immensely.
It shows that even in triumph, the scars of loss remain, but they do not diminish his capacity for joy or leadership.
Exactly. It's a subtle yet powerful detail, contrasting his stoic expression with that faint tear, showing us a king who leads with both strength and deep emotional depth.
And the power of naming is so beautifully highlighted here, isn't it? Naming the children, Aurelian, Valerian, and Celestia, it's far more than a mere formality.
Oh, much more. These names, resonating like a hymn, carry inherent, powerful meaning. Aurelian, suggesting golden or radiant. Valerian, implying strong or brave. And Celestia, clearly pointing to celestial or heavenly.
Setting intentions for the future.
This act of naming, immediately imbues the children with identity, purpose, and a profound connection to the kingdom's deepest values and divine patronage from birth, implicitly aligning them with the promise of a radiant future. It signifies hope for specific positive qualities in the next generation of leaders, right from their very first introduction to the world.
And even as a very young child, Magnum Opus, through his innocent wonder during this solemn ceremony, subtly contributes to this powerful moment.
His presence further endears the royal family to the people and serves as a living symbol of a bright, promising continuation of the royal line. You can almost feel the sacred atmosphere of the temple, the soft, rhythmic chants of the priests.
Followed by the powerful sound of the newly announced names echoing through the grand hall, then the immediate eruption of jubilant cheers. It all completes the picture of this impactful, deeply emotionally resonant public ceremony.
This public declaration of names naturally leads directly into the core religious ceremony, deepening the family's connection to God Adam and solidifying their place as both rulers and spiritual guides.
And so, the culmination of the pilgrimage arrives. The royal family kneels before the resplendent effigy of God Adam, offering humility and gratitude.
A gesture of submission and thanks.
Priests perform sacred rituals, their melodic chants filling the air with an ethereal quality. The family, hands clasped together in unity, offers heartfelt thanks for the blessings, protection, and guidance they've received.
A very intimate family moment, despite being public.
Outside, the people, still gathered, watch in reverent silence, their eyes shining with admiration. The priests then bless the family, invoking God Adam's continued protection, leading to another eruption of cheers as the family exits the temple.
That shift from silence to cheers must have been powerful.
Their smiles and waves are met with thunderous applause and cries of gratitude. And the narrative ends this segment by noting that the people's joy was infectious, their faces glowing with hope.
This segment profoundly underscores the fundamental, indeed foundational role of God Adam in 10.Atumira's identity and resilience. The kingdom's very survival and its subsequent prosperity are explicitly tied to divine favor.
Faith is central.
The rituals performed are not just mere ceremony. They are clearly seen as essential for drawing spiritual strength and protection, a direct invocation of the divine presence that guides them. It speaks to a deeply ingrained aspect of their culture, a collective reliance on a higher power that has seen them through their darkest hours.
And the monarchy, in turn, acts as the embodiment of this faith. The royal family's deep piety, demonstrated through their humble kneeling, their heartfelt prayers, and their public expressions of gratitude, solidifies their legitimacy and authority in the eyes of their people.
They're not just rulers by lineage. They're also spiritual leaders, embodying the kingdom's faith and guiding principles. You can almost feel the sensory details of this scene. The heavy, sweet scent of incense lingering in the air.
The melodic chants of the priests intertwining to create a sacred soundscape.
The sight of the entire royal family united in prayer, a picture of devout humility.
The reverent silence of the crowd outside the temple, followed by their explosive cheers and heartfelt acclamations, powerfully showcases the profound emotional impact of these public religious ceremonies.
It's a collective reaffirmation of faith, a moment of profound unity, and a shared destiny between the rulers and the ruled. The description of their joy as infectious, spreading through the crowd, creates a palpable sense of communal optimism.
This powerful moment of unity and celebration sets the stage for the lasting impact of this extraordinary period on 10.Atumira's future, solidifying a new era. So what does this all mean for the ongoing chronicle of 10.Atumira? Where does this leave them? The entire event, encompassing the magnificent bridges rebuilding and the deeply symbolic royal pilgrimage, is declared a defining moment for 10.Atumira, a celebration of resilience and unity.
A turning point.
It stood, the narrative explains, as a beacon of what the kingdom could achieve together. And as the royal chariot departs, carrying the royal family back to the palace, the people continue their celebrations long into the night, singing songs of praise and lighting lanterns to honor God Adam, their beloved rulers, and the renewed strength of their kingdom.
That image of the lanterns is beautiful.
Isn't it? The palace itself, which was once shattered by sorrow and uncertainty, now glowed with the radiant light of new life and endless possibilities.
This effectively brings the immediate aftermath of the previous traumas to a deeply satisfying conclusion and establishes a new baseline of prosperity and happiness for 10.Atumira. It powerfully demonstrates that the kingdom has not just survived its trials, but has thrived and grown stronger through them.
It's a crucial narrative turning point. showing a society that has moved beyond mere endurance to genuine recovery and vigorous blossoming.
It's a testament to the idea that true strength isn't just about winning battles, but about how gracefully and determinedly one rebuilds afterward.
And it so beautifully highlights the power of collective action. The unity displayed by the royal family, the diligent workers who rebuilt the bridge piece by piece, and the enthusiastic citizens who celebrated together.
Everyone played a part.
All underscore the profound theme that a kingdom's ultimate strength comes from its people working together, united by purpose, and bolstered by inspiring leadership. It's a powerful statement about community, shared vision, and the tangible results of collective effort.
The recurring motif of radiant light, glow, and beacon throughout this chapter powerfully emphasizes the profound shift from darkness, sorrow, and uncertainty to a future brimming with promise and divine favor.
It really hammers home that change.
This marks a clear period of profound peace, growth, and optimism for Altamira. You can almost visualize the golden glow of thousands of lanterns spreading across the city as evening falls, mimicking scattered stars against the darkening sky.
Painting a beautiful picture of widespread contentment and celebration.
Accompanied by the enduring sounds of songs of praise carrying on the night air. It's a sensory experience of pure joy.
This radiant future isn't just a convenient fantasy trope, is it? It feels like a powerful illustration of the profound human capacity for recovery, for finding joy, and for embracing hope, even after experiencing the deepest despair.
Absolutely. It invites us as listeners to consider how even in our own lives, moments of profound joy and unity can redefine our path forward and strengthen us for whatever lies ahead.
Indeed, this chapter highlights just how critical a thriving, unified royal lineage and a deeply rooted communal faith are for a kingdom's long-term stability and flourishing. They've rebuilt not just physically, but spiritually and emotionally.
It's a holistic recovery.
As we wrap up this deep dive into Atumira's radiant future, it's impossible not to feel the profound sense of peace and optimism emanating from the kingdom. They've faced the darkest shadows, endured unimaginable loss, and emerged into a brilliant new dawn, strengthened by love, unity, and a renewed sense of purpose.
A truly remarkable turnaround.
But here's where it gets really interesting as we look ahead. If a kingdom's strength is now so deeply rooted in its radiant future and the burgeoning joy of its new generations, how might this newfound peace and intense focus on familial bonds and prosperity prepare them, or perhaps not prepare them, for the inevitable challenges that still lurk in the shadows, waiting for their own moment to rise?
That's the critical question, isn't it?
Does profound joy always foster an unshakable resilience, or can it sometimes make a kingdom vulnerable to the very threats it has in this moment of triumph, momentarily forgotten?
That's a powerful question, one that every truly resilient society, real or fictional, must eventually confront. What happens when peace breeds complacency, or when the focus shifts so completely to internal happiness that external vigilance wanes? It's the enduring paradox of prosperity.
Something to definitely think about. What stands out to you about how Atumira built its radiant future? How do these moments of triumph and renewal shape a society for what comes next? We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Absolutely.
That's all for this deep dive. Thank you for joining us on this truly inspiring journey through the chronicles of Atumira. We look forward to exploring more fascinating sources and digging into new insights with you next time.